Oh my god! Today is the day. I can finally go and get my hair cut. Yeah, hi mate. Do you have any availability for 4 o'clock today? Skin fade. And preferably a new hairline. Okay, just a skin fade. Okay, yeah, okay, no worries mate. Cheers, bye. Okay, so I won't be getting my hair cut today because the waiting list is a month for my barbers. So I'm gonna have to put up with these fucking gorgeous locks for a little bit longer. But obviously, that is not the good news today. The good news today is the fact that the gyms are open again, and I'm gonna be doing my first training session of the new non-COVID times. Working up to 190 kilos on the squat today for 3. Obviously restarting the program now, so things are a little bit lighter, which is probably a good thing going into the gym again. But the only really annoying thing, it's perfect timing, I've managed to injure my foot and I literally have no idea how I've done it. But my sesamoid bone, which is like a small bone near my big toe, is basically inflamed and very painful. It's actually a lot better today, but over the last couple of days I've literally struggled to walk. I haven't been able to put any pressure on it. So it's really inconvenient timing, seeing as my first session back is going to be a squat session where I need to put a lot of pressure through my foot. But yeah, it is feeling a little bit better today, and I have had some painkillers, and nothing is going to stop me getting to the gym today. Yeah, hi, is that Shane? As in Shane Warne? Yeah, hi, what's that hair treatment clinic that you keep going on about?
How did you get your hair back?
Well, Warnie, mate, you and Gucci started the trend well before me, and with Advanced Hair Studio, I've had a hair graft.
And it looks sensational.
Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now, look at me now.
I have to be honest, it is fucking awesome being back in the gym, but I swear, calibrated plates just feel 10 times heavier. I've got it done, 190 kilos for 3. Most amount of volume I've done on that for a little while, so feeling good. That's a squat stone, just at 150 kilos for 5 core reps. Foot was feeling a little bit dodgy at the start, definitely hurting a little bit, but as I got into the sets I could barely notice it, so I can't see it being a problem going forward in training. But yeah, moving on to bench now. I think I'm working up to 140 for a single today, so it'd be nice doing that on a like a competition standard bench as well. So hopefully all the benching I've been doing on a Craig bench and Sam's bench carries over to today. offer, but I have to say the bench is so much better than Craig's and Sam. Sorry guys, honestly this session was so good being able to use a proper bench. Really looking forward to how the next few sessions are going to go. I think the race to 160 is going to be over pretty soon. Oh my god, that was so good. Honestly, home workouts compared to that, they just don't compare. Being back in the gym is just so good. The atmosphere, the music, chatting to people they haven't spoke to for ages, the calibrated plates, the equipment, the kit, so good. I'm absolutely buzzing. It was nice to be able to do a little bit of accessory work as well. Managed to do a little bit of back work, some isolation stuff, did some lat pull down, and did some belt squats. And I remember exactly why I hate belt squats, because they absolutely destroy your quads, but all of this is obviously going to help. But yeah, whew. I've still got a bit of an adrenaline rush just for being in there. I need to calm myself down, otherwise I'm not going to sleep tonight. But yeah, anyway, I'll catch you back at home. Has it actually been 2 days since I trained? I am still sore as balls. I definitely think training in a proper gym, it's just a slightly different stimulus. It just hits differently. And yeah, I'm still suffering 2 days later from the DOMS, but I wouldn't have it any other way, because it's a sign that I'm back in the gym doing things that I haven't been able to do. So back in the gym today, and I think the biggest thing that I've noticed being back in a gym compared to just training at home is, I know a lot of people talk about the mental health benefits, but it's more than just being able to train and letting out endorphins, letting out sort of stress and that sort of thing, because I can do that when I was training from home, and that was helping my mental health then. It's a different kind of relief, and it's actually being around like-minded people and training people with the similar mindset to you, interacting with these people, and just being in a gym environment and being outside of where you've been basically institutionalized for the last 3 months. So it's actually been able to go out and see people. That, I think, is what is the best side effect, or the best benefit to my mental health anyway. Because I've definitely noticed, literally since Tuesday when I first trained, how much better I just feel in myself. It's kind of hard to explain. I just feel like kind of a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I just feel a bit lighter and I feel a bit better. And it's one of those things that you can't really explain, but obviously it isn't just down to training in its purest form of lifting weights or doing cardio or whatever. It is that interaction, and it's actually being around people with a similar mindset to you. And I think you could say the same for anything really. When you go out and socialise with people, it is that side of things, for me anyway, that has really benefited me. It's just making me feel a lot better. So long may that continue. I hope that the gyms do continue to stay open, because I know it's definitely helped me just being able to go and socialise with people and just feel a bit normal again. I think that's the big thing. I think that's what it comes down to, is just feeling a little bit normal again and not feeling isolated and institutionalized. So yeah, looking forward to getting back into the gym again today, doing some deadlifts. Nothing too heavy, because as I've mentioned in my last video, I've restarted the program now. So things are starting to go a little bit lighter again. So I'm just working up to 220 kilos, should be nice and light. It is around midday, so I'm still at work at the moment. So I'm just gonna have some lunch to fuel up, and then I will catch you in the gym a little bit later. Okay, last training session of the week, doing a little bit of SSB as per usual, and luckily Matt has come through with the kit because he's actually bought his own SSB down within. This is the strength shot one, which is the one that I've actually been using at Craig, so it's good that I don't have to use the other one, which is 30 kilos and a lot more whippier, so it would have been a bit of a horrible transition back into the gym using that one. So back using the strength shot one, working up to 217.5 for a single with a pause, so still doing the pauses, still doing the singles, but just the weight is a little bit lighter at the moment because obviously starting the new block of training. Okay, so 217 didn't move terribly, but it didn't move great. It is 5 kilos under my personal best, so maybe I didn't respect the weight quite as much. I was kind of just expecting to go in and it to be pretty easy, but it is still very heavy, and I didn't really anticipate that, but it moved okay. I felt like the pause was quite good, so we move on. Next week we're just going to keep going up again, and hopefully I get my head in the game a little bit better next week. But just moving on to bench now, I've got 142.5 for a single. Alright then, so here endeth the first week of training back at Trojan, and it's been a really good week. The sun is shining, I'm feeling good, and today was a particularly good session. Not really because of the weights that I was hitting, because actually 217.5 was feeling pretty heavy on the SSB, but it was really nice to have a few people come down to train at Trojan today. So Howard, who I know through Instagram but have never met, came down and trained today, and I wasn't expecting to see him, so that was really cool. Doug came down from Wales as well. I've met him a couple of times, but again, all these people that I know through like Instagram and like the powerlifting community, it was just so cool to have like loads of people there, and it does just emphasize the point that I made a couple of days ago about the social side of training and how that makes you feel just interacting with people. So yeah, it just really just makes you feel good. I mean, like I've said before, training at home is great for like in terms of actually getting out that stress and everything of actually being able to train, but it's just a different thing being able to actually interact and meet people and just chill out and hang out. It's just so good. So it's made me feel a whole lot better this week, just this whole week. It's amazing what that's done just for how I'm feeling. Just feel more, I don't know, awake, more alive. I know that's a bit of a cliche, but I think just training at home and sort of isolating has been really shit, and I know it's been shit for like everyone, but I've really noticed this week actually being able to go out and talk to people and interact with people. It's just changed my whole mindset, so that's been really cool, and the thing that I've noticed the most about training this week. So long may it continue. Hopefully we don't go back into another lockdown in the future, because it's just going to suck. But yeah, I think this is probably a good way to wrap up the video. It's been a really good week. Just looking forward to the weeks to come and ramping the weights up. PBs are coming in the next sort of few weeks, so I've got things to look forward to in terms of training as well. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. As always, please leave it a like if you have, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, peace.